Are you tired of grinding for hours and barely seeing your Xbox Gamerscore move? Well, if I told you there are tools out there that can make this process faster, smarter, and way more fun.
Okay.
Today, I'm breaking down 7 vital tools that every achievement hunter needs to boost their Gamerscore efficiently, whether you're chasing completion ratios, climbing those leaderboards, or just flexing on your friends. So, grab your controller, hit that like button, and let's dive into the ultimate Xbox Gamerscore toolkit. Okay, so let's kick off this list with what sounds like the most boring, but is actually the most essential tool, gaming awareness or preparation. We've all fallen for that one game we instantly regret starting. Maybe it was a suspicious cheap sale, some unfair peer pressure, your cheeky nephew getting into your console, or just total poor judgment. We've all done it. But the end result, a game that wrecks your achievement momentum, tanks your completion percentage, or the ultimate gaming sin, has achievements that are actually broken. Maybe the difficulty is too hard, maybe it's just not your style, maybe the DLC has glitched the game, or maybe you started it on a free play day and now it's been completely delisted. Whatever the reason, that one mistake leaves your game stuck on the record for years, gathering digital cobwebs and mocking you every time you scroll past it. For me, that game was Mortal Kombat vs DC Universe back in 2010. I rented it through LoveFilm, remember them, and it remains my biggest gaming regret to this day. And listen, I played Hour of Victory and Hannah Montana. Years later, when the server shut down, I lost any chance of ever completing this title. Brutal. So, here's a loose rule. If you're not sure about a game's achievement list, look it up first. A quick search can save you years of regret. Which brings me to... Now, once you've got the game preparation down, you'll need a database to back you up, and this is where tracking websites come in. My personal go-to is True Achievements, or TA, as it's known in the community, but there are plenty of other sites out there on the World Wide Web. TA is totally free if you don't mind the ads, and if you upgrade to Pro, you can ditch the ads altogether and unlock some extra perks, like unlimited achievement scans and entry into competitions. Back when I started my achievement journey, I was using xboxachievements.org, but I eventually moved to TA because the tracking system, the database, and especially the forums are an absolute goldmine. You'll find guides, how-tos, walkthroughs, and even warnings about broken achievements, basically everything you need in one handy place. The site's simple, easy to use, and one of my favourite features is the ability to join boosting sessions with like-minded gamers. Perfect for tackling those dreaded multiplayer achievements that no one really wants to grind out alone. And speaking of multiplayer... Alright, let's talk multiplayer, the bane of my achievement hunting existence. I've never been a fan of relying on other people to unlock my achievements, and when a game is packed with online-only achievements, yeah, that's usually a hard pass for me. But here's the thing, if you avoid every multiplayer-heavy game, you're also shutting yourself out from some genuinely great experiences. Call of Duty, Rocket League, EAFC, Fortnite, Dead by Daylight, all of these titles can be a lot of fun with friends or family. So here's my solution, play on a dummy account. A second Xbox account is free if you've got Game Pass and you're using the same console. Now sure, there are some restrictions with digital licenses, Hitman being a good example, but for most games, it works perfectly. I personally use my second account to record achievement videos for YouTube, hello, but it's also the perfect way to test drive a game. Maybe you see an achievement that looks easy, but you're not sure about the controls, the AI, possible glitches. Maybe there's a speedrun achievement you want to practice first. This way, you can check it out without risking your main account. Think of it like an achievement riot shield, so to speak. It gives you a buffer between your gamer score and those potentially painful mistakes. The next tool is actually an extension of tool number 3. Most multiplayer games require, an actual human being to play with, but some titles offer local co-op, and in a lot of cases you can cheese this with nothing more than a second controller. Just hook it up, sign in with your guest account or that secondary account I mentioned earlier, and bam, you're unlocking multiplayer achievements at 4 AM without another soul in sight. Smart, right? A good example, the last 3 EAFC games, I unlocked the club's achievements with a group of friends and family, but the rest, second control flex. One thing to note though, some games will ask for 3 or even 4 controllers to make this work, so do a little prep before diving in. Okay, let's get down to it. Games cost money. It's that simple. And unless you've got access to the most valuable tools on this list, which we'll get to later, you're going to have to open the wallet and spend some of that hard-earned cash to grow your game library. So why not make it easier on yourself and sign up for the Xbox Rewards program? Quick disclaimer, this video is not sponsored or endorsed by Xbox Rewards, unfortunately, but it's completely free to join and it's a seriously underrated tool. So here's how it works. The program tracks your purchases, achievement unlocks, completions and general game activity. Then it turns all of this into challenges on a daily, weekly or monthly basis, along with rewards and a points system. Rack up enough points and you can redeem them for Xbox gift cards or other perks. And trust me, those gift cards add up. Back in 2019, I managed to cover 6 brand new releases this way, including FIFA 20, Resident Evil 2 Remake, Mortal Kombat 11, and Borderlands Game of the Year Edition. Used wisely, this system can actually fund a large chunk of your gaming habit. Okay, now we're down to the 2 most valuable tools on this list, and chances are you already have the first one, which is Xbox Game Pass. That's right, you've heard of it, but if you're new to achievement hunting, Game Pass is basically a massive gaming library, Xbox Online functionality, and your digital service all rolled into one subscription. For $14.99 a month, dollars or pounds, Game Pass Ultimate gives you access to over 100 titles, plus discounts and extra perks. That's less than 7p per game. Seriously, you could buy a console tomorrow, grab Game Pass and be set for months without ever buying a single game for yourself. And here's the kicker, a lot of new Xbox titles drop on Game Pass on day one. That's insane value. Personally, I've discovered so many brilliant indie games through Game Pass, games I probably would never have bought otherwise, and some of them have turned out to be absolute gems for achievements. Not only has it made achievement hunting more rewarding, but it's expanded my library and a variety of games tenfold. So yeah, if you haven't already, dive into that library and see what's waiting for you. And finally, our last tool, and this one's a little luck dependent, game sharing. On Xbox, you can share your entire digital library with a trusted friend or family member. And in return, you get access to theirs as well. So if you've got someone who loves games as much as you do, you're immediately doubling or tripling or quadrupling your library overnight. Here's how it works. Set each other's console as your home Xbox, and boom, you can both play each other's purchased games without ever signing into the other account. It's officially supported by Microsoft, but it is meant to be used with people you trust. For me, game sharing literally tripled my library. I'll be honest, I'll never finish all the games on my list now, but that just means my achievement hunting will keep going for years to come. Just make sure you share this with someone who has a variety of games, otherwise this tool won't benefit you. Also, here's the caveat. Don't abuse the system. Sharing with strangers or trying to sell access can get your account suspended or even banned. And yeah, I know most of you wouldn't hand over your Xbox account details to some random person online, but let's just say stranger things have definitely happened. So that's my list of 7 vital but completely optional tools to help you boost your Xbox Gamerscore more efficiently. I also want to say a huge thank you to everyone who watched the last achievement video and made it the most popular one on the channel so far. You guys are awesome, and since you clearly enjoy these, I'll definitely keep them coming. Next up in this series is 10 games to avoid. Protect your gamer score at all costs. So if you don't want to miss any videos, make sure to hit subscribe, drop a like and comment if you enjoyed this video, and check out the playlist on your screen right now for more achievement hunting content. If you have some ideas for achievement videos, I would love to hear them, so also drop those in the comments. For now though, I need to head off, so thanks for watching Scale Studios. I'll see you next time.